Hi, I'm Demetria Clemens, the proud principal of Sealy Elementary School, and I would like to welcome everyone here today. And I know we have some exciting news to release, and I'm going to turn it over to Superintendent Rocky Hanna.
Thank you, Demetria, for having us at Sealy Elementary School, which has been a cornerstone of our community for a number of years now. It's an exciting day here for Leon County Schools. We have a big announcement to make. I'm going to let Brooke Bruner make the big announcement, but I'd like to kind of tee it up. We have made a commitment, along with me, the superintendent, along with the school board members, and we have Miss Alva Striplin with us today, Miss Joy Bowen, and Daryl Jones. 3 of our 5 school board members were with us today to make an exciting announcement about pre-K programs moving forward in our Title I schools. We made a commitment by hiring Miss Bruner about 3 months ago, I believe the first of the year, and named her director of pre-K, our pre-K programs, and to face our school system backwards, to look to partner with Melanie and the Early Learning Coalition and other private providers in our community. What can we do to engage with those folks that are involved with our children in the years of 0 to 5 that are so critical to their development before they get to us in kindergarten? So we're excited about Brooke. She's gone to visit other counties. This is really her this is her baby, her brainchild. She came to me with this idea. We went to our board to see financially if they would support it as a budget item, and they enthusiastically have supported this initiative, which I think is going to be very exciting for some of our families who otherwise could not afford pre-K opportunities for their children. I think we've titled it Pre-K All Day. All Day VPK. There you go. All day VPK. But we're very excited to make this announcement, and we are committed, and I know Mr. Jones and other school board members are as well, to engage with the Early Learning Coalition, Head Start, Early Head Start, and the 180 or 185 private providers we have in our community to help with training and other things, because they're coming to us, they're coming to our public schools. What can we do to help make them ready for kindergarten? So with that, I'd like to turn it over to Brooke Bruner to kind of give the details of the program.
Thank you, Mr. Hanna. I am very excited to announce today our VPK All Day for Title I schools. So speaking a little bit about that, historically we have worked with ELC to provide voluntary kindergarten programs for our students from 8:30 in the morning until 11:30 mid-morning. So for our Title I schools for 1920, we will provide that wraparound service and allow our students to stay in our quality programs until the end of the school day at 2:30. In addition to that, we will be able to provide transportation to and from school to ensure that our students are able to attend, that they're able to attend on time. And so this is really exciting news. We're working to really break down any barriers that our families may encounter in terms of getting their kids to school and providing that early education. So we're excited about the 1920 school year, and we look forward to serving your families. So next steps, if you have not yet reached out to our early childhood office on Lively's campus, we encourage you to do that and schedule a screening. After the screening takes place, then we will share those results out with you and point you in the right direction to receive your VPK certificate, and then we'll just have that on file at our office and get you placed in a school site. We do have limited seats available for 1920, so we encourage you to go ahead and reach out to the early childhood office at Leon County Schools. You can reach us at 922-2099. That information is also available on our website. So we're looking forward to serving our families in 1920.
If I can add just a little bit before we have the school board members come up. So basically what Brooke was saying, right now the Early Learning Coalition gives us a stipend for those 3 hours. And then the other 3 hours, the parents have to pay out of pocket a little over $400 a month. Over $400 a month. So now I think what she's trying to say, we're going to offer that free of charge. So no longer will parents have to come up with that $400 a month, which is really exciting news, because we have a number of families who just can't afford that. So they don't even participate for the 3 hours because they can't afford the other 3 hours. So as far as a budget number, it's about $150,000 plus transportation for another 40. So we're looking around $200,000 in total to offer this free of charge for our Title I parents. So those that have been reluctant to participate because they couldn't afford the program because of the cost, and their kids may be staying home then with a grandparent or another family member and not really engaged academically at a young age, this will afford opportunities for those families to come free of charge and where their kids can be engaged academically to prepare them for the next step. We're also looking next year to increase our enrollment. We're going to look at Leonard Weston. There's been a lot of talk about Leonard Weston. We're taking all the adults out of Leonard Weston over the course of this summer, and then really looking to fill it with young pre-K children for the 2021 school year. So we're excited about this first step, and this time I'd like, I think, Mr. Jones to come up and, as a first board member, to say a few words about our new initiative.
Well, what makes this so very exciting for us, any principal that you talk to in Leon County Schools will tell you that kindergarten readiness is a cornerstone to create lifelong learners. And so because the school board has enlisted to make this type of important investment in children, even before they come into our Leon County K through 12 program, is going to make enormous dividends in returns in terms of their preparation to take statewide tests, to also make certain that they are lifelong learners, and that we create in these little young minds an infectious enthusiasm for learning that will serve them the rest of their lives. And I have to applaud our superintendent for doing this, having this type of initiative, to have this type of vision, to make certain that we're able to serve our children even long before they come into Leon County Schools through creating this fantastic program. Also, the staff deserves recognition as well, and our partners with the Early Learning Coalition. I could not be more delighted. This is going to really be a game changer for our Title I schools. And kudos to our superintendent and the rest of the leadership for having this type of vision to make this type of thing happen.
This time I'd like Ms. Joy Bowen to come up and say a few words. We also have Roseanne Wood. So we have almost the entire gang. I think Ms. Rasmussen is up at the Capitol still fighting for public school funding. But this time, Ms. Bowen, if you'd like to come forward and say a few words.
Thank you, Mr. Superintendent. Thank you for the efforts and the energies that have gone into providing this opportunity for the parents of our students of Leon County Schools. This has been a priority of the entire school board for quite a while. And certainly if we can continue to provide these kinds of programs and educational enrichment at this early age, just think of what our society can become. We were just on a tour that was provided us by the principal here at Seal Elementary School of our kindergarten suite, if you would. We have not only space, place, but we have the energies and the know-how to continue to do for these children what needs to be done for them day to day. And so that I thank the superintendent, I thank our partners in the community, and we look forward to the early sign-up and the registrations and any other kind of provisions that need to be made so that these children can take, if you would, the opportunity to further engage in learning that will last for a lifetime. Thank you.
Ms. Strickland, would you like to say a few words?
It'll take just a second. It's just hard to not take this opportunity today to say in a week where in the public school system we feel like we're getting a lot of bad news, but between Superintendent Hannah, the staff at Leon County Schools, and the board members at Leon County Schools, we are here to deliver positive news for our students at Leon County, and that this is a new initiative, something that we are going to keep investing in our 0 to 5. We're placing more and more importance there, and we're going to keep fighting that fight. So we are here today to deliver good news to the public school students here in Leon County.
Sir, she doesn't need an introduction.
There's hardly anything left to say. My fellow board members and superintendent have said it, but this is a great day in Leon County Schools and in Leon County. When I ran for school board, they said, well, there's not much you can do about pre-K because it's not funded and so forth. And we have found a way to do it because we know that will make the difference. Over all the initiatives we can do, if we can get those children on the front end, get them in school, get them ready to learn, they will be able to catch up. Otherwise, the gap just grows too big, and they can't catch up. So this is where we need to put our money and our energy, and I'm so proud of everybody who's making this happen. Thank you.
And in closing, I'd like to also recognize Jillian Gregory, who is the Assistant Superintendent of Academic Services, and Sue Crawl, who is the Director of Elementary Education, for also endorsing and helping us to come up with creative ways to make this happen. But I also go back to Brooke. She's been on the road. We've sent her to see what other counties are doing and to learn best practices, and this was one of them. So we will put this initiative in our Title I grant. We feel confident, like other districts, it will be supported. If it's not, though, we are in full support out of our general fund budget to come up with these resources to make it happen for these families that otherwise would not be able to afford pre-K academic services. So with that, I guess we'll take any, if y'all have any questions or.